Now, April only days away, and I don't know if you knew this, but it is Oral Cancer Awareness Month, and there's something special that you're doing at several of your locations during April.
Yeah, so oral cancer, pretty big deal. I mean, there's hundreds of thousands of people that have experienced this, throughout their life, and every year about 40,000 people or so diagnosed with it, and it's a pretty scary thing.
Which is so surprising to me because I did not know it was that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's oral cancer is no joke, and I mean, and unfortunately, a lot of times it can actually spread to the rest of the body and can be,
right.
basically can kill people off.
So what are the symptoms?
It's not good.
So you know you have it?
That's the bad thing, is most people aren't even aware that they have it. And so typically what people will do is they'll go into their dentist, they'll go into their family physician, and they'll go for a screening or something, but it's often overlooked because it really looks like very similar tissue. Okay, you may have like a little wrinkly tissue or something like that, but most of the times it goes undetected. So what we've done at Apex is we've actually implemented the highest technology. And so there's an instrument out there, it's called the Veloscope. And the Veloscope, it's basically a blue light that shines into your mouth, and you can actually detect oral cancer as a result of it. So
I know a lot of people, most people think that smokers are the ones who get oral cancer, but that's not necessarily true.
That definitely is
of course.
It can make it, more prominent in your mouth and stuff, but anybody can get it. I mean, people that have it in their families and things like that, but this tool that we have at Apex, it allows us to have that early detection in people's mouths. And so for the month of April, what we're doing for our patients is we're offering that free to our patients.
So I was just watching the video. It really is painless. I mean, it just takes a couple minutes. I had it done.
It's literally like shining a light in your mouth.
Well, I did, and they asked me last time I went in, would you like the screening? And it took me off guard for just a second.
Yeah.
I said, wait, do I need to have screening for that? And the answer is absolutely.
You absolutely do. In fact, we've had a couple of our patients that we've actually literally saved their lives. I mean,
really?
We have patients that, and this light shines in their mouth, and when you can get that early detection, I mean, it's something as simple as literally just removing that piece of tissue, and prevents it from spreading to the rest of your body.
It was interesting. Dr. Quant said to me in the Riverton office, you have a little something under your lip right there. Have you noticed that? And I hadn't.
Yeah.
I hadn't even seen that little spot, so we took a quick look at it, and it was fine. But what if?
But, by the time it becomes painful, or by the time you're actually aware of it, that's usually too late. And so cancer is all about early detection. And so you want to definitely come in and get things looked at, because if you're...
Well, you want to be sure. I went to the doctor one time where I had a couple things on my cheeks, and he thought that maybe, so we checked that out. Well, it turns out I was stressed at night and chewing on my cheeks.
Chewing on your cheeks,
but but again, it's good to know.
It looks very similar to that, and those are things, I mean, even if you're chewing sunflower seeds or you're chewing tobacco or things like that, I mean, that can cause your tissue to look a little different, but the nice thing about this technology, I mean, if you're getting that early detection, it can literally save your life.
Dr. Mayo, how often should you be checked?
Every time you go to the dentist. So, twice a year. I mean, at your regular checkups is the best time. And, obviously, if you're smoking or chewing tobacco, or you have these higher things that lead to
higher
cancer,
risk,
you definitely want to be able to get checked.
All right. So, if you're going in April, do you ask for this, or is this just part of
your
cleaning?
We are offering this free to anybody in our community. Okay, you don't even have to be an Apex patient, because we feel that just letting the public be aware of what's the potential risks are out there, that it can actually save lives. And it's not always about getting new patients or things like that. It's literally about helping our community. So
it's great.
It's great awareness. I mean, this month being Oral Cancer Month, come on in. Again, you don't even have to be an Apex patient. We're doing this at no charge, free screening for everybody.
It's the Veloscope screening, everybody, and it's available at Apex locations at Sandy, Riverton, and Stansbury Park. Go to our website. We'll link you to those locations. And also, Free Dental Day is coming up. I love that you guys do this every year.
Yeah.
It's coming up in April, and you're doing it this time for service members.
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of bad press out there about cops and service members, things like that. Unfortunately, it's our free dental day. We do it for our communities, and we've given over a $250,000 worth of free dentistry for this. And this year, we're going to specifically focus on our service members.
Thank you, Apex, for giving back. Good to see you, Dr. Mayo. All right, Jackson, what's up next?